Although there is no one correct answer, most of the players on this list have been objectively the best players in the world. It's important to preface this list with the fact that, while most leagues recommenced after 2020's forced hiatus, the French Ligue 1 did not restart. Therefore, the placement of the two Ligue 1 players on this list is both somewhat subjective and arbitrary and could have been entirely different had those players had the rest of their season to play. Here are whom I believe to be the top 10 soccer players in the world right now based on both form and natural ability when fit. But before we go for the video, dude, subscribe to our fucking awesome channel for more hot top 10s. With any more delay, let's start this shit up. Number 10. Sadio Mané. The Senegalese superstar departed from Mohamed Salah's shadow for Bayern Munich and has proven his talent in a whole new environment, though curtailed by an injury that saw him ruled out for most of the winter. Mané's versatility up front nudges him ahead of Salah in our thinking. He loves to cut inside and drift out wide. He is a superb finisher with his feet and a remarkable threat in the air despite his relatively diminutive figure. Mané is a Swiss Army knife forward who can demolish defenses in all manner of methods. Number 9. Neymar. Neymar has shown signs of evolution in recent times. He dropped deeper into the heart of midfield for Brazil at the World Cup and is likely to set a new personal best for assists across all competitions in a season. We have to judge Neymar's ability on what he has shown, not based on what he might have become. Nagging frustrations will always swirl around him, but this shouldn't detract too much from a sublime footballer capable of unlocking any defense on any given day. Number 8. Luka Modric. Ageless, timeless, majestic. Modric will never get old nor will he retire, we simply refuse to believe it. We are 20 years on from Modric's professional debut with Zrinjski Mostar in the Bosnian Premier League and there are still few players you'd trust more to pull the strings in midfield. Modric is silk personified. He never looks troubled or overexerted, he is butter smooth. We've all seen it, the opponents he is facing have all seen it before too, but nobody can do anything about it. The 37-year-old should be in decline, he should be losing his legs and unpredictability should be creeping in, but Madrid's management of his minutes has been sublime. He will be fit and fresh for those enormous Champions League nights. And he'll just keep running the show until his curtain call. Number 7. Robert Lewandowski. In many ways, Lewandowski is a no-nonsense entity. He knows where the ball will flow, he knows the positions to be in and when to be there, he knows all the measurements of the goal frame and will use every inch of it to ripple the net. If the ball falls to one player in a one-on-one situation in world football, Lewandowski is both the most likely player to be in that position and the man you'd want to be there. Lewandowski is very able when it comes to building attacks and creating chances, but his movement and awareness as the target for others to find means he is at his most ruthless hovering around at the very top end of the pitch. Number 6. Harry Kane. Kane's season-end tallies remain consistent around the 30-goal mark with a bundle of assists and uncountable contributions setting him above almost every other striker in the world. His finishing is exemplary, his positioning to accommodate for a lack of raw pace is second to none, though his unique selling point is his uncanny playmaking ability, to pick a pass from deep, to swing a cross in, to play the number 10 and number 9 roles simultaneously and effectively, and he has achieved all of this in a team that, with the greatest respect, is simply not at his level and rarely has been near his standard. The post-Kane era is an approaching nightmare for Tottenham. Number 5. Erling Haaland. Simply, Haaland has normalized the abnormal. Arguably Haaland's only flaw in 2022-23 was setting the bar insurmountably high from the very start. Between the start of the season and the end of 2022, Haaland found the net 22 times in just 15 Premier League games. For context, that total would have won the Golden Boot in 7 Premier League seasons. His physicality is unrivaled, his finishing ability is staggering and he boasts a turn of pace that few in the Premier League could match. The best bit, or mostly likely yet to see Haaland at his absolute peak. The next few years should be explosive. Number 4. Karim Benzema. Everything Real Madrid have achieved in the last 14 years has been achieved under Benzema's watch. He has not always been treated with respect. Real Madrid have tried to replace him with plenty of strikers over the last decade, but nobody has been able to fill the number 9 role quite like him. Benzema gets through a remarkable amount of dirty work in 90 minutes. He digs deep and acts as a wide or inside forward's dream, the ultimate pivot point to build attacks around. Benzema is happy playing with his back to goal, and that often proves just as dangerous to opponents as bearing down on them directly. He is a complete striker, finally receiving the praise his play deserves. Okay my friend, before the top 3, dude, like this video and comment that below to help us for the next videos. And hey, subscribe to our fucking awesome channel to be one of the our fucking awesome friends. Number 3. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is having a relatively poor season, and has still created 18 goals across all competitions by March. It's fair to say the Belgian hasn't dominated our screens as he has done in the past, but like Haaland, he has made extraordinary achievements seem, well, ordinary. This shouldn't detract from De Bruyne's technical ability. He could be the greatest crosser of a ball in Premier League history, while his vision and penchant for a defense-splitting pass combine with frightening effectiveness on a number of occasions. One of the best aspects of De Bruyne is that he comes with all the trimmings. He's a lethal set-piece taker, he is unexpectedly physical and genuinely quick off the mark. Without these things, KDB would remain a top player, but with them at his disposal, he is a multi-layered box of tricks. Number 2. Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé is a megastar forged by the crucible of the World Cup. It's an old-school way to achieve greatness given the prominence of the Champions League and Premier League, but Mbappé's international heroics prove his ability and mentality beyond all reasonable doubt. Like Neymar, like many before, he has made a mockery of League One, but his form on the global stage for both club and country puts him out in front. His World Cup final hat-trick will go down as the stuff of legends. Mbappé is often portrayed as a dramatic soap character in the ever-brewing psychodrama between PSG and Real Madrid, a large portion of his mind fixed on off-field politics, but the character he showed throughout the World Cup, his mentality and steely determination to drag his team kicking and screaming to the trophy has elevated him up another notch on the ladder. He is one of the fastest footballers we've ever seen grace the field, with a range of shooting like no other. He can strike the ball on the run or with immense power from a dead standing start. He can finesse shots low into the corners and drill the ball high and rising into the roof of the net. If Mbappé has the ball in your half, you are not safe. And number 1. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are both legends who entered this world in our time and gave us the pleasure of watching their wonderful games. How lucky we are. What a pleasure and excitement it was to watch El Clasico when Ronaldo and Messi faced each other. It is true that we have to slowly prepare ourselves to say goodbye to these two legends of the soccer world, but the memory of their brilliance will never fade in our memories. Now you tell me, Ronaldo or Messi? Share your comment with us and smash that like button if you like this video. See you, body.